I'm calling this video Dying to Win. We all have to die to win, right? At least in this game. So, my partner was calling for help in this building, so I ran over here as fast as I could and caught the guy running downstairs. Met him halfway. He was just, he wanted to greet me, I suppose. So, we heard the other guy coming up, and we knew he probably wanted some revenge. So, I'm just waiting here as my partner finally gets a gun, a decent gun. When we hear the grenade, I just step in here, don't let him out, and go back to waiting. So I was assuming that the guy was downstairs. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and flashbang, and we're going to rush the guy. So as soon as it goes off, I just decide, well, let's go get him. Either it flashed him or it didn't. So I catch the guy outside and get the kill. So since he didn't die all the way, I was worried that he was going to have a couple other guys showing up, since we were only a squad of 3. So I do go ahead and take the guy out. I guess it would just be one guy showing up. Well, no, it could be 2. Sorry. I don't think we ever did. We never saw him, or maybe one of the other teammates killed him, so I don't have the footage of that. So we were moved up to this building, so a little bit later. And this guy was a pretty good shot from that window. He popped me a couple times. I did pop him a couple times. I have to back up a little bit so I don't shoot the wall. So I'd let my, let's see, it was Foulmaster Flex. He had a sniper, so I was letting him snipe that. Since I just got flashed, I was worried that they were going to try and flank us, so I'm cautiously thinking about our flank. You know, so much time's expired, so I thought, you know what? Where's their second guy? Where's their third guy? Do they have a fourth guy? Where are they? So that's why I run over here just to check our flank. And once I come back over here, I start thinking, you know what? Why don't I just go ahead and flank them? So I'm going to rush over here to try and flank them. But when Foulmaster Flex goes down, I immediately come back to see if I can save him. So now when Toxic goes down, I know we're in trouble. I had to at least save one person if I could. The cool thing about what was going on is Toxic is crawling over here, and he's actually checking out the knocked player. So he is feeding me information and telling me that this alive player is about to save the downed player. So that's why I rush over here. And did a little spray and pray and save the day. Never underestimate your spray and pray. So we did lose Toxic eventually. So we moved up into the top 15. So we're forced to go out here. I'm not loving this area. These are the kinds of areas where I always get killed. I kind of know, you know, when I get to the top 10, I usually have a decent idea if I'm going to win or not, just because of the layout of the terrain and if I'm in a good position. And the fact that there's a house that's still in the circle kind of leaves the rest of us vulnerable. I mean, we're forced to fight it out in the bushes and around the trees, and it's just never great. Oh, Toxic just now went down. I'm sorry, I had it mixed up. Foulmaster Flex went down. But now we've lost both. Toxic, you know you should have stayed behind me. It's alright though. No one's judging you. So I know I'm getting shot at, but I've just got to get inside the circle. And I'm hoping that whoever's shooting me in the back, that since they're shooting, someone's going to shoot back at them. And I think that worked out because there's no one behind me anymore. Now, that doesn't always work out, but I think it did in that instance. Now, if I had killed that guy, I wonder if this has all played out a little bit differently. So I need to explain something before this happens. All right, so I have an Elite controller. The D-pad, because everyone always says, why aren't you healing based off your D-pad? The actual squared D-pad, my boys lost that. I have the disc D-pad now, which is great for like fighting games. So it's easy to kind of punch the wrong button. Anyways, now that you understand that, you'll see the mistake that cost me. Alright, so sometimes I usually say don't get into firefights when you're in the top 10. I also say don't be a grass snake, so I can't always listen to everything I say. But when it's just me versus squads, I'm really trying to be cautious. But since I have the silencer, I will take a few shots that I maybe wouldn't have usually have done. But looking back at this video, it also makes me wonder, had I paused and not taken a few shots that I do, could I have, could it have turned into a 1 versus 1 situation? Anyways, you watch, let me know in the comments what you think, how this could have played out differently if I had not shot. And let's not talk about the D-pad, because this is a sore subject for me. Alright, so I know there's a guy behind that car. I'm trying to decide, do I really want to engage him? It's just me in squads. So I go ahead and take the kill, because I figured, you know what, I'm shooting through the grass. There's no muzzle flare. It's silenced, although sometimes you can tell where the silent shots come from. So now it's just, if there's one downed guy, there could be a team, it could be a whole squad, but I don't think they are because they keep looking up to the house. So I think it's 2 versus 2, and one guy's going to be trying to save the other guy, the partner. So I wanted to take that guy out before he saved his partner. So that's where I wonder, did I make a mistake? So I was excited when I saw it was just 2 guys left, but when I saw those 2 guys running together, I thought, oh no, I'm in trouble. So I wanted to flash them, maybe use a smoke, maybe use another flash. I wasn't sure if they knew I was there. But this little grenade, I was like, I had to, that was rough. And now they know I'm here. So I accidentally pulled out the stupid pistol. I was in trouble. I don't know if that could have played out any different. So this is another match after Toxic got off, and it was just Foulmaster Flex and I. We'd actually this is the same area. That's so ironic. I'm almost behind the same tree. We'd actually just driven out of the blue. We passed 2 guys, and we stopped up here. We knew they were going to be running in the blue, and they were going to be hurt a little bit. And they have their guns put away. So we thought, let's stop and take them out. We didn't have a whole lot of loot that we liked, so we wanted some more. So we set up our little ambush, and we'll just wait for them. And Foul gets both the kills. So it worked out. We get to loot these guys. I don't know how many times that stuff's happened to me. Just get out of the blue circle just to get killed. It's like, and I wasn't paying attention because you're just so focused on getting out of the blue circle. Almost felt wrong to do that to them. So we're in the top 15, and I was highly debating, do I really want to take these shots? But when they stopped, they stood still, I thought, you know what? I might as well. So I'm calling out the position to Foulmaster Flex since he's got the sniper. I kind of consider him more of the sniper and me more of the short range and medium range. So we caught that guy trying to save his buddy. Too bad, so sad. Alright, so we had picked the center of that last circle, the blue one. So that's why we picked this particular building. I kind of like these little Harry Potter houses for making that final stand, because you can kind of look down on people. There's only one way in, but you can use the windows to get out in an emergency. And if someone throws a grenade, you can run into that little back room. So I don't know, you'll see in some of my videos, I like to use this place as my final stand. It really works out great when the circle is kind to you. Unfortunately, looking south is kind of impossible, but the way my headphones worked, I thought someone was over here in these buildings, so I was just trying to pause, and if I could get a couple shots on someone, take him out, that's what I was doing, just waiting. I really had a strong sensation that someone was going to run by and I'd just see him right here somewhere, but it never works out. I guess they were either never there or they got killed. So I really thought if someone was in there, they were going to get pushed out right now. But they never popped. So I'm watching that circle, and we're going to have to leave now. No more free rent. So I don't see anyone over here, so we're just going to start making our way around. So I wanted to get behind that tree, but I was trying to watch to see when are we going to be inside this white circle. That guy gets a great headshot on me. Foulmouse Flex ends up downing the guy. So I want to continue on following the blue circle around to try and see if we can flank the final player after I heal up, of course. You know, it's unfortunate that if you get down, you lose all your boosts as well. But, I mean, I guess it makes sense, so it's always good to still have a few spares. So this guy's kind of giving us his position. We know he's going to be somewhere over there by those grenade discharges. So we had contemplated just kind of hiding behind these trees and letting him come to us. But we didn't have a whole lot of cover, so we just thought, let's just keep working our way around. It's 2 versus 1. Let's take it to this final guy. I really thought he'd be hiding in the grass right here, but pops up. I love it when they jump, as if jumping is going to keep them alive. Anyways, hope that helps you guys with some tips, and let's get out there and get some more chicken dinners. Like and subscribe. Thank you.